What's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to rebirthedu.com. I'm your host, Kendrick, aka Also the Great. Sitting out here in the garage. Good day at work today. No complaints. Shout out to everybody in Louisiana. Hopefully, uh, man, that thing's annoying. Anyway, hopefully everybody's okay. If you're in Louisiana and you're part of the New Orleans area, hopefully that hurricane didn't destroy everything for you. And just hopefully you're okay. So, shout out to you guys. Prayers going out. Wish y'all the best. So I was sitting there with my wife yesterday. Well, first I was listening to my mentor, Anton, and he had a live yesterday. He was talking with Amira. Um, First off, if you haven't subscribed to Anton's channel, check that out. Guy's always giving tons of game. He's my mentor. He can definitely be yours too. Make sure you join his Patreon. He drops exclusive stuff on there just for you guys, help you guys level up, okay? Don't miss out on stuff like this. You got an actual millionaire and a successfully married man that's out here giving you everything. He's giving you his whole life, okay? So you should check him out. If you haven't already, make sure you check him out. I'll leave a link to his channel below so you can go check him out. He's super dope. Or maybe I'll just leave a link to the video that I'm talking about, and you can subscribe from there, regardless. So him and Amira are sitting there really just kind of talking about money and this, that, and the other. And then when it's time to start taking calls, people call in and now they start talking about dire circumstances, and they start talking about race, and they start talking about all these other things that's getting in the way of, well, supposedly getting in the way of them getting the bag or being successful and doing the things that they desire in life. And I sat there and I thought about it for a little while. Then I was like, man, let me go talk to my wife about this. And I was super curious about when you're looking for a solution, or when people are giving solutions to problems, or they're giving instructions on how to get things done, why is it some people's first instinct to, get on their mark, get ready, get set, and then the gunshots, and they start the victim Olympics, and they out here for the gold. Everybody wants everything to be so dire for them, and instead of focusing on what needs to be done in order to, be successful or, accomplish your goals, you're focusing on the most negative part of everything. You're living in the past. You don't want to take accountability for the part that you're playing in it, as far as allowing the past to dictate your life, and you being just living within whatever your circumstances are, and you don't want to do the work to get out of it. And you want everybody else to acknowledge how terrible things are for you and why you can't do what you're supposed to do for you to be okay for you and your family. It blew my mind. We talking about one subject, and everybody wanted to interject and say, oh, how hard it is being black, and the history of black people, and black, bliggity, black. Guys, I don't know if y'all know this. This is a secret. I don't tell a lot of people this. I'm black. Well, I'm actually all mixed up. I'm half black, half white, half everything else. I'm a mutt just like most people. But when I get pulled over and they see me, I'm black, right? That's what they think I am, right? Yo, why you crying so damn much? And first it kind of upset me because it's like, yo, man, I don't want to hear about how rough it is being black, because there's other people out here that look, you know, look like us, or from a different country, or don't speak the language, or they come over here and they make something of themselves. Okay, so you can miss me with how hard it is in the land of milk and honey. You can miss me with all that, and it upset me at first. But then I decided, let me talk to my wife a little bit and kind of see if we could kind of deep dive into the psychology of it and why people do things to do. You know, I know when I'm self-examining myself, excuse me, when I'm looking into myself and I'm trying to get to the root cause of maybe why I do some of the things that I do or don't do some of the things that I don't do, I look a little bit further into it, or I do my best to. And then I have my shrink helps me out with that too. So that's always dope to have if you're not going through any counseling for any kind of issues that you have. I always recommend it because it's dope. It works for me. It helps me out a ton. And so, and guys, I'm no psychologist. I'm no, trained clinician or anything like that. I'm not anything like that. So I'm not finna diagnose people or anything like that. And I'm sure not about to put everybody into this little basket and say that, oh, black people are this way or white people are this way or anybody else is that way. I feel like everybody's an individual. Sometimes people subscribe to certain things in their life where they like to be in groups. It's not that I don't believe groups exist, but I feel like groups are made up of individuals, right? I don't think everybody thinks the same at any given moment, right? I certainly don't. And you gotta forgive me all this sweating, man. It is humid out here. It just rained too, so it's moist out here. I hate that word. That's the best word to use though. Anyway, so I feel like everybody's an individual with their own thoughts, but I really kind of wanted to explain or explore, why do people think and behave the way they do when it comes to accountability and being successful. And I kind of went down that rabbit hole a little bit. Everybody, my wife made a great point. I was like, nobody wants to be broke. I tell her that. I say, Natalie, nobody wants to be broke. And she says, yes, they do. I was like, no, they don't. If you go ask anybody, they're going to say they don't want to be broke. She said, they say that, but they do. They do want to be broke because that's what their actions say. It's not what they say, it's what they're doing. And that hit me. I was like, oh, you're right. Shout out to my wife, because that was some smart stuff. And it really made me step back and think, yo, people are what they do, right? If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you could say you have great intentions and you want to do this and you want to do that, but none of it means anything if you're not actually doing the work, right? If you're saying you want to do something but you're sitting on the couch, you can say all day that I'm not lazy, but your actions are dictating that you are, right? This world is results driven, okay? You really got to examine who you are. If you're not getting the results that you want, it's nobody's fault, fam. It's your fault, okay? Because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or you're doing things that you know you're not supposed to do, or that aren't getting you the results. And maybe you don't know. And that's okay. It's okay to not know. But just a quick word of advice, man. If you're not getting the results that you want out of life, find somebody that is getting the results and study them. Even if you don't get the chance to meet them, even if you don't get the opportunity to talk with them and get a mentorship from them, read books about successful people that may be in a field that you're interested in, and study them. Study them, what they do, not what they say. That's not always the most important thing. It is important. You definitely want to listen to people that are successful because they know things that you don't know, and you definitely want to pick up on those gems. But more importantly, study how they move. Find out where they go. Find out who they talk to. Find out the people that they hang around. Find out the books that they're reading. Do the things that they do so that way you can get an idea of how they move and who they are. Guys, success is a direct product of who you become. You have to change who you success comes with it. If you're being the person you're supposed to be, right? And you're moving the way you're supposed to move, success is inevitable. Okay? You can't help it. Money will chase you down if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're being the person you're supposed to be, right? And I know I said I was going to get into this miracle morning thing, and I will. I mean, that's what first thing Thursday. That's what's coming to you. We're going to start getting into that miracle morning, so you guys can start leveling up as far as being the best version of yourself. But I just want to put this out there. It was on my mind. I've been thinking about it most of the day. I just figure I'll share that, man. He's got doggone fly. Man, you know, these flies are disrespectful. Disrespectful flies out here. So I'm going to go in the house, get a fly swatter. I'm finna start beating the hell out of them. If you like my content, if you rock with me, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't miss nothing. Link in the description below. Check out the website if you want to book a session with me. Chop it up with me. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams, your aspirations. If I can help, I am here for you. If I cannot help, I'm going to point you in the right direction, okay? Because I am limited. I don't know it all, guys. You know, that's why we're recording what we're recording. That's why we're doing all this, so you can see it happen from nothing. And hopefully you can relate to anything that I'm going through, because I like expressing my feelings and what I'm going through mentally. So maybe you can relate to it, and then we can both get out the mud together, right? That'd be super dope. Again, I don't know everything, but the things that I do know, I'm super willing to share. And if I don't know, I got a pretty good idea of where to find it. And if I don't know where to find it, I'm going to just tell you I don't know. Find somebody else. All right? So hit the bell, share with your friends, all that jazz. We're going to check y'all out next time.